Hey everyone, welcome back to Inner Wellness US. Today, we're going to tackle an interesting and often misunderstood topic. What does it really mean when someone says a woman's vagina is too tight? There are a lot of myths and assumptions around this, but we're here to set the record straight with facts and a bit of education. So, let's dive into it and break down what's really going on. Alright, first things first. When people describe a woman's vagina as too tight, they often misunderstand what that actually means. It's not about being physically too small or rigid. There are several reasons this might happen, and none of them are bad or shameful. So, what are the real explanations behind it? Let's explore the key reasons why this might happen. 1. Natural anatomy and physical differences. The human body is beautifully diverse, and that includes the anatomy of the vagina. Some women naturally have more muscle tone in that area, which can make it feel tighter during intercourse. Just like other parts of our bodies, everyone's vaginal muscles are different. So, if a woman's vagina feels tight, it could simply be due to her unique anatomy. This isn't something to worry about or overthink. In fact, it's entirely normal for there to be slight variations from person to person. Just like how we all have different shapes and sizes, vaginal muscles can vary too. And while we're on the subject, it's important to remember that tightness doesn't mean anything about a woman's sexual experience or her body being better or worse. It's just one part of her natural physiology. 2. Stress and anxiety can play a role. Now, let's talk about something you might not expect: stress and anxiety. Women's bodies are highly responsive to emotional states. And if a woman is feeling nervous, tense, or anxious, it can directly impact her vaginal muscles. In moments of stress, the body can naturally tighten up, which might cause the vagina to feel tighter than usual. This is often referred to as vaginismus, a condition where involuntary contractions of the vaginal muscles can make penetration uncomfortable or even impossible. It's important to be mindful of your partner's comfort level and emotional state. If a woman seems uncomfortable or tense, take the time to ask her what she needs to feel more relaxed and at ease. Communication and patience are key here. Being supportive and understanding can help both partners feel more connected and can often alleviate the tension that may be causing tightness. 3. Lack of arousal. Give her time to warm up. One of the most common reasons a woman may feel tight is simply that she's not fully aroused yet. Women's bodies need time to prepare for intimacy. Just like men, women go through stages of arousal, and rushing the process can lead to discomfort or the sensation of tightness. During arousal, the vaginal muscles naturally relax and lubrication increases, making things much more comfortable. If you're feeling that she's too tight, it might be a sign that you need to spend more time on foreplay. So guys, don't skip out on foreplay. Take the time to kiss, touch, and explore what makes her feel good. Building that anticipation can make a huge difference in her comfort and pleasure. 4. Sexual inexperience or nervousness. Another possible reason could be sexual inexperience. If a woman hasn't had much sexual experience or is feeling nervous about intimacy, her body might naturally react by tightening up. It's a perfectly normal response, and it's something that can improve with time and comfort. If she's feeling anxious, the most important thing is to create an environment of trust and open communication. Ask her what feels good, go at her pace, and make sure she feels safe and respected. The more relaxed she feels, the more her body will respond in kind. Over time, as her confidence and comfort grow, she'll be able to enjoy sex more freely, and any tightness or tension will likely fade away. 5. Pelvic floor strength. Let's talk about another important aspect: pelvic floor muscles. These muscles support the bladder, uterus, and bowels, and they play a big role in sexual function as well. Some women have naturally strong pelvic floor muscles, which can lead to a sensation of tightness during intercourse. And here's the cool part: Women can strengthen these muscles through exercises like Kegels. In fact, many women actively work on their pelvic floor strength to improve their sexual experience. Stronger pelvic floor muscles can lead to more intense sensations during sex for both partners. So, if she's tight, it might just mean she has amazing muscle tone down there, and that can be a good thing. But remember, everyone's body is different, and tightness isn't necessarily an indicator of anything better or worse when it comes to sexual pleasure. 6. The importance of communication and consent. This brings us to an important point. Communication is everything when it comes to intimacy. If you or your partner are noticing any discomfort or tension, the best way to handle it is by having an open, honest conversation. Ask her how she's feeling and be patient. Don't push her or make assumptions about what her body should or shouldn't do. Consent is key in every sexual experience. If she's feeling tight and it's uncomfortable for her, you both need to take the time to slow down and focus on what feels right for her. Sex is a mutual experience, and both partners should feel comfortable, respected, and heard. 7. Tightness isn't an indicator of virginity. Let's bust one more myth while we're here. Tightness doesn't necessarily mean that a woman is a virgin. The idea that a woman's vagina should be tight to indicate she hasn't had sex before is outdated and simply not true. Vaginal muscles can be tight or loose for a variety of reasons, and none of them are related to sexual experience. So, let's leave that myth in the past where it belongs. Women's bodies aren't here to meet some arbitrary standard of what's considered tight or not. Every woman's body is different, and that's something we should celebrate, not judge. Alright, that's it for today. If you've learned something new or found this information helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Remember, intimacy is all about understanding, respect, and creating a connection that works for both of you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.